here are the ingredients for apricot chutney. You have pitted apricots. I have some raisins, California raisins, but they were a little dry in the fridge, so I have soaked them in water. There is oil, sugar, lemon, turmeric, salt. Red onion tastes better in this chutney, but if you don't have, regular onion is okay. And of course the pitted apricots. I actually had 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I put all the apricots in it so that they will not change color. And chilies as per your liking. So you have to make a tadka when you are going to do this dish. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon full oil. In the pan. I'm making it in electric pan because I like that it's very open and nice, so that I can basically use it very freely, and I can move my chutney around. I like that about this. So in the tadka, I have here some methi dana and turmeric. So let me put this here so you can see it. So let's do the tadka with methi dana and curry leaves and little mustard. I'm increasing the temperature a bit. In Indian cooking, this tadka is very important. That brings out the taste of all these dry spices. So oil should be hot when you put all the ingredients in. And once it starts popping, the mustard seeds will start popping. Nice, and it starts smelling really nice at this point. You can probably hear the sound of the pop. The curry leaves also have changed their shape and color a little bit. And then I add the 1 spoon of haldi in it. And then on top, I'm going to add all this onion. The pan is very open, so I can saute very nicely. Whenever cooking, if you can use a little bit bigger pan than the amount you are cooking, you will have the free hand to move the food around, and it cooks evenly, and then you can handle the food better. So don't try to use very small pots. That would be my advice when cooking anything really. I'm using apricots because I have a bumper crop this year, and I have lots of apricots in my yard, and I'm kind of trying to preserve them and use them as much as I can. But you know, you can make this same chutney with raw mangoes, as well as you can make it with ripe mangoes as well, and it tastes really good with mangoes. So people who are from India, who have, or people who have limited access to apricots, can make it from mangoes, and it actually looks very similar. Of course, tastes are different, but both are really yummy. I'm just going to put a lid on it a little bit so that it will cook faster. Another thing is, I would like to tell you, if the nuts get dry in the fridge, you can always add hot water in it and they become soft. If they are really dry, sometimes dried peaches and dried plums get really hard. So you can soak in little water and microwave them, and they will become soft and really juicy again, because they lose the moisture content. That's why they basically, you know, look like that. Now on top of this, I am actually going to add some chilies, and I personally like hot, so I'm going to add, you know, according to my taste, the chilies, but it's up to you how many chilies you want to add. These are about 4 cups of apricots. So you know, as I said, that I had a lot of apricots this year, so I am kind of trying to make the chutney for upcoming distancing party in my neighborhood. Actually, last year we went to Kailash Manasarovar, and on 19th we were at Kailash, so 19th of June. So there is a distancing party celebrating that event, and we are going to have a party. So I thought that I will make this nice chutney and take it with me for that party, which is the first party I hopefully can attend. But even if I don't attend, I will be sending this yum chutney to that party. So once you see that the onion is kind of, you know, now cooked, and the chilies are kind of sauteed, then I'm going to add my apricots into it. Ooh, they are really juicy. As I said, that you can do this recipe with mangoes, and you can cut the mangoes in smaller pieces like this, and you can do it. I'm going to use just sugar, but you know, the good tastes really good. Some people also use honey, and some people we also use stevia or Splenda. If you have a sugar problem, you can also add those for little bit sweetening. If apricots or mangoes are very ripe, you really need a small amounts of that just to enhance the taste a little bit. You really don't need much. And since my apricots are very sweet, I am going to really minimize the use of sugar. So for 4 cups, I am going to add 2 spoons flat salt, And then I'm going to add my raisins. You can use any kind of raisins, golden or black. I like black because I think it adds to the color of the chutney. So see, the apricot color is beautiful, yellow, orange, reddish kind of. And then my chilies are all green. My curry patta is green. And my raisins are like brownish black. So whenever I'm cooking, I like to use ingredients of different color to enhance the look of my dish. And with your mango chutney also, you can use the black raisins. And while cooking, if you don't have any ingredient, don't worry about it. You can just use whatever you have. You can also put in the tadka the whole red chilies to give it a little bit different look. But today I had really nice green chilies, so I have used the green chilies today. And then you just have to let it cook for about 10 minutes on medium heat until the time this kind of cooks. So I'm going to basically let it cook, and then after 10 minutes we will see the result. After 10 minutes the apricots are kind of wilted, and I also added 1 cup of sugar for 4 cups of apricots. If you don't like bitter taste, then please don't put little methi dana in it. I kind of like that little bitter, sweet, tangy, hot taste. So I did put for 4 cups I have put half a spoon of methi dana, and look how beautiful it looks. This can be eaten with pita bread, with chips. You can add as a small ingredient on your bruschettas. Even you can eat it with bread like jam, and it tastes wonderful. It can basically stay good for about 10 days in the fridge, so it's not like very long lasting because we haven't put any basically preservatives in it. I'm sure if you put some preservatives, this can stay longer, but I don't tend to use preservatives. Enjoy, and I hope you like the recipe. As I told earlier, that with mangoes also it looks almost similar and it tastes really yummy. So you can try it with mangoes as well. Thank you. Bye.